So he hits the... And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's the Heat with the possession.
Screen coming right, screen coming right, screen coming right.
To Butler. Sizing up the defense. Deep left corner. Butler. Won't go down. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Runner's good there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Rose into the front court. Down 2. The drive, right to the crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Butler. Jimmy Butler missed his first. That one goes.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Pistons have it. Rose to Alonzo Trier. Rose. Wide open look, won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Tough make through traffic.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Rose into the front court. Down 4. To Alonzo Trier. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Driving right to the basket. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Out of bounds, last touch by the Pistons. Butler fires the 3. Rebound Drummond. Rose into the front court. Down 5. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Butler to Waiters. They'll get it down to Leonard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Leonard trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Rose into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Alonzo Trier to Drummond. Out of bounds, last touch by the Pistons. Andre Drummond sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
The possession in favor of Detroit. To Rose. Drives, but his shot won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Waiters. Andre Drummond sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Rose. To Drummond. Kelly Olynyk tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Rose into the front court. Down 8. Alonzo Trier to Drummond. Griffin. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Down low for Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 2 of 4 now.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Screen come.
Nothing going here on that drive. Waiters to Butler. Here comes the screen. Griffin shot off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Butler to Waiters. Screen coming. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Derrick Rose, 3 for 6 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Miami with the basketball. Butler. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Hey, this is our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions, Miami. Stepping in for Detroit. Derrick
Jackson to Griffin. Scores from the post.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Burke with it. Down a point. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock for the Heat, down to 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Jackson with it. His team up by 1. Bam Adebayo with a piece. He'd have the basketball. Oh, big finish at the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Jackson. Beyond the arc for 3. Misfires. It's no good. Burke with it. Leads just a point. 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Rose. Derrick Rose slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Here comes the screen. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 5, Luke Kennard.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Shot, bro.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball.
I got ball. I got ball.
Jackson. To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 4 out of 7.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Screen on your right.
The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Time expires on the quarter. The Heat with the lead. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
To Reggie Jackson. Cashes in for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second one as well. To the basket goes Jackson, but his shot won't fall. Waiters to Butler. Curling inside. Jimmy Butler, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Butler, that's off the side of the rim, no good.
I got ball.
Layup goes down. Well done.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
I got ball. Swing.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Jackson with it. They trail by 1. Runner's good there.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Butler to Waiters. He throws it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To the basket goes Jackson, but a shot won't fall.
High screen. Ball. Self check.
To Butler. Five to shoot for Miami. Shot by Leonard won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Jackson off the mark. The follow won't go either. Waiters. Pass to the rim. Pass stolen by Detroit. And he'll go to the foul line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. It's the Heat with the possession.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. To Luke Kennard. Screen coming. The drive right to the basket. Offensive rebound. The follow won't go either. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Miami's got it. Butler surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Trey Burke against Markieff Morris. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. from the painted area won't go down. Kennard to Jackson. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Into the game for the Pistons.
To Waiters. Dion Waiters. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here comes the screen. Galloway, defended by Myers-Leonard. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Zach Randolph swats it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Zach Randolph. Shot clock violation.
Come get the screen. I got ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Kennard to Drummond. Has a chance. Drummond shot no good. Butler to bring it up. Leads 4. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Drummond. Great feed. And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's the Heat with the possession. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
I got ball. I'm here.
Here comes the screen. Fine to shoot. From long range. Not that time. He misses. To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. To Butler. Fine to shoot for Miami. Jimmy Butler for 2. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for the Miami Heat.
To Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. Kennard shot off the mark.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Tony Snell pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Pistons ball here. Takes stock of the floor. To Griffin. With a drop step. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
To Drummond. Has a look. Drummond can't connect. To Butler. Here comes the screen. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. And Jimmy Butler off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Langston Galloway. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good.
Reggie Jackson. Subbing in for Miami. Number 50, Zach Randolph.
Goes 2 for 2.
All right, let's do this.
Stepping in for Miami. Number 0.
Right into it. Right into it.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Reggie Jackson against Leonard. To Griffin. Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Drummond. From the outside, no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Butler. Waiters. Oh, emphatic slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's Detroit's ball. Jackson to Alonzo Trier. Sizing up the defense. Alonzo Trier to Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Offensive rebound. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Drummond gets a look. Can't hit.
Hurry up. My ball.
Shot clock winding down. Shot from in close, no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Miami with the basketball.
Hey, lock up.
Rocking the rim.
Big time finish.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Jackson with it. Our score all even in this third quarter. Reggie Jackson. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And count the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Jackson with it. Tie game, third quarter. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map.
My ball. Everybody pick up. D up.
Not that time. Jackson with it. Lead is 2. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Pistons have it.
I got ball. Pick up. Back up. I got ball. It's all me.
No good. Defense catching a break there.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
I like this double team right
And counted at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. To Griffin. Here comes the screen. Blake Griffin against Leonard. Not that time.
My ball.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
third try, off the mark. Jackson with it. His group now down 2. Cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it. Reggie Jackson sizing up Butler. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
He'd have the basketball. Gets to the basket and scores.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Jackson to Drummond. Got it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Butler to bring it up. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Here comes the screen. Butler. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Butler. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Trying to cash in. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Butler fires the three. That no good. Off the mark. To Reggie Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. Down the lane to lay it in. We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. The pass set it all up.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Oh, they called the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. And count the basket inside.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Butler. Five to shoot for Miami. Butler for 2. Jimmy Butler, 4 out of 10.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle, oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Jackson. Cleans it up. Not going to have it this time.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Count it.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Jackson with it. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time. It's the Heat with the possession. Gets it in the left corner. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. That misses with 2 seconds to go. 3 quarters complete. The Pistons have the lead. So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. We've got a 1-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
With the basket after a nice drop step.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Drummond steps out with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
To Luke Kennard. Bam Adebayo. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Burke with it. His team up by 1. Nice finish at the rim.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a 3-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
To Jackson. Count the basket inside.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Jackson with it. The deficit now up to 5. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Has a chance. Can't connect. To Reggie Jackson. Here comes the screen.
Screen right, screen right, screen right. Watch cutter, watch cutter.
Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
The Detroit Pistons, number 8, Markieff Morris.
Markieff Morris, tough matchup against Butler. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Burke with it. Leads a bucket. Nothing going here on that drive. Slams it down.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
To Jackson. From the painted area, won't go down. Miami's got it.
Self-check.
Pass stolen by Detroit.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Reggie Jackson. From the outside, no good. Burke with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Curling inside. Shot from the lane won't go. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Jackson to Luke Kennard. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Hey, check up, let's go.
Pistons have the rebound. The drive right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul. Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
Tough make through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Pistons ball here. Jackson to Drummond. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
To Butler. Here comes the screen. Butler. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Jackson with it. The deficit is 6. To Luke Kennard. Not that time. To end on that one, 94 feet for the basket.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
And the finish, slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Jackson to Alonzo Trier. has a look.
I got it.
Griffin's shot won't go. It's the Heat with the possession.
Oh, yeah, let's double chop me. Yep.
Nice pass to set things up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
For three, and it's Griffin there to clear the rebound. Jimmy Butler able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Pass stolen by Miami. Dion Waiters. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
What a move. If you're on defense, you can't be caught flat-footed there.
Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Rose on the drive, but it won't go down. Butler into the front court. They lead it by 14. Easy path to the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Down to 5 on the 24. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
He gets it.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
I got ball.
Derrick Rose. With that, he's 5 for 9. To Randolph. Wide open look, won't go. Spinning shot, won't fall. Randolph. Oh, emphatic slam.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Rose on the drive, but it won't go down.
Hey, lock up.
To Randolph. Here comes the screen. Butler. Lays it up and in.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
The screen sets him up for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Pick up. Shots up.
The jumper's off the mark. The big fella, Zach Randolph. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First try at the line, no good.
Miami Heat, number 16, James Johnson. In the game for the Detroit Pistons, number 5.
Oh, he missed on a pair.
Take a roll right here.
Down to 4 to shoot. And Griffin, the rebound. To Rose. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him, make him think that maybe you will take him, maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
The Heat with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat emerged victorious after a tight finish.
And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat. The Pistons are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. They did a great job with their ball movement, forcing the defense to constantly make adjustments. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Detroit Pistons.
Game track. Bench points.
Fans don't usually show up.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
Right now, Sam. 24 hours. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Born trip. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20 to see hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Told her bye, bye, bye. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Got a lot of coke on me. Yeah. Couple M's injury. I'm a rich like jet ski. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Small. flight. Just made my flight. 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to tell you that I'm almost. Main dogs cat just laying in the floor. All this I saw me dripping. Ooh, kick it, she tripping. I'm too rich to listen. Ooh, I'm picking rain still glisten. So don't lie. Ooh, no you can't stand it. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detected. Don't lie. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detected. Don't lie. No. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, bought a broke bag. 24, time to show 'em what that. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detected. Don't lie. Cut the check.